Hello everyone. You probably pressed on this video because you wanted to learn how to heat press designs on t-shirts or any other item that you may have. Or you pressed on because you have other reasons. Heat pressing does require information and training, but there are things you need in order to have success in it. You have the heat transfer paper. You have the sticky design paper where we're going to be putting the vinyl to measure. The vinyl, which actually has two sides, a shiny side and a reflective side. This is a hook tool that you're going to use to peel the vinyl after you cut it. You'll be seeing that later. This is another tool that you can use, but you don't really need it for many things. The ruler for sizing up how big and where you want to put your cut. The two items where I'm going to be putting my cut on, and the heat press. Here's a silhouette cutter and the inside of the silhouette cutter. And here's the program we're going to be using. In this program, you're going to want to apply your image that you found online or what you're going to be using, like a drawing or something like that. And you're going to actually want to trace it out. When tracing it out, it doesn't really need much. You want to align it so you actually have your image in and what you want to have on your shirt. As I chose this one's one of my favorite characters from a show I watch called Demon Slayer. I'm playing around currently with the different things to see where I want to cut it. You have the threshold and the normal fill spot. And when traced out, you can see the outline of the image that I wanted to cut. There again, I show you the two different sides, the shiny side and the less shiny side. On my not so sticky paper, you'll have a stickier one once you buy one. So when it comes to cutting the actual design out, you're going to either want to send it as is or you want to send it mirrored. You mainly want to send it mirrored because when it comes to pressing it, you're actually going to want the reflective side facing upward, so you can actually have it sticking to the thing. Now, as you can hear as I begin to cut, it's the loud cameo presser, which you will see in action. But I'm going to end up speeding it up because it actually takes quite a while, like 10 minutes. I don't know why it takes that long, but whatever. Now that the cut is complete, as you can see the little shiny spots, we have to. This part can be the riskiest one because you can actually end up taking off what you just cut and you'll have to reset the whole giant process, so it actually is very time consuming and very technical. As I take out all the pieces, you can see slowly the image popping up that I ended up cutting out. But it also takes a minute. You have to shine it and find where you want to cut and what you want to peel out because it can end up affecting your final image. As you can hear in the background, there are 3 beeps. That is the heat press that I've been heating up the whole time I've been peeling this design out. Now finally, we only have a few more things left to do. First thing is now cutting out the 2 cuts that I ended up doing, which you might have more or less of. We're also getting the fine details out as well. I failed the first cut, so don't worry about the rest of it. Anyways, so now we have the shirt where I'm now trying to figure out where I want to place the 2 cuts that I have and make sure they're evenly aligned, because that won't really look right if it's just crooked on the shirt. Now making sure it's perfectly aligned with the sleeve so it's like right in the middle. And here is the fun part of it all. Pressing it down. This took me multiple tries, but now when it comes to this part, it's actually the quickest part and less working. Peel it off. You want to make sure that it doesn't end up picking up your words or your actual ended up press. And you press it one last time to make sure it all stays on, and then you are finished with the press. Thank you all for watching.